King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. King Arthur is a famous British leader of the late 5th and the early 6th centuries, who, according to medieval histories and romances, led the defense of Britain against Saxon invaders in the early 6th century. The King Arthur that we know today is a collection of different legends, written by different authors at different times. They are all united by the common theme that King Arthur was a 5th century British general who fought against Anglo-Saxon tribes, and ensured that Britain remained a paradise of the West. The first mention of King Arthur is in the History of the Britons, penned in 830, and attributed to an author called Nennius. He writes, "Then in those days Arthur fought against them with the kings of the Britons, but he was commander in those battles." A more elaborate tale of King Arthur came about in the 11th century, when Geoffrey of Monmouth published his book The History of the Kings of Britain. Arthur's entire life is outlined for the first time in this work, right from his birth of Tintagel to his death, and the legendary figures of Guinevere and Merlin are introduced. This book had a tremendous impact at the time. To this day, approximately 200 manuscripts remain in existence. Arthur was the firstborn son of King Arthur Pendragon and heir to the throne. However, these were very troubled times, and Merlin, a wise magician, advised that the baby Arthur should be raised in a secret place and that none should know his true identity. When Arthur died, there was a conflict of who should be the next king, but Merlin used his magic to set a sword in a stone, called Excalibur, and the one who could remove the sword from the stone will be the new King of England.